Hello ladies and gents, it is I, PepperBelly, bringing you guys some more gameplay, and this time I am playing War Thunder, the Army Tank Edition part of the game, the tanks, and the guns, and the shooting, and the stuff without the airplanes. And this is actually the first match I've had playing this game, and I gotta say, it's pretty great. Like, no lying, just coming straight forward with it, the tank addition to this game is just fantastic. I mean, I used to play World of Tanks, not a lot, but if you guys have been with me for some time, you've probably seen I put up a video or two a long time ago about World of Tanks, and I played it, not extensively, but I played it enough that I was able to get some tanks, like the Panzer 38, which is obviously, I don't even know how things are now, but back then it was a little bit harder to get, right? It wasn't as easy as today. People were probably like, wow, the Panzer 38, good job, oh, you know, like, but I played quite a bit of it, and I got the feel of the game and how it was, generally, during the time of its beta and everything, and, you know, I really enjoyed playing World of Tanks. It was a really fun game. But eventually, it's normal that, in time, you reformat your computer and you start from scratch, and this guy's running into me, and I didn't bother to reinstall the game, because I wasn't, the allure wasn't there anymore. I wasn't as drawn to it as I used to be, and then I heard about War Thunder, and obviously War Thunder started out as, like, you know, being World War II, it's airplanes, right? You're flying in planes, and you're shooting each other down, and there's objectives, and there's realism modes, and there's simulator modes, and there's arcade mode, and all that stuff, and then the overall goal that they set out to do with War Thunder, which is probably what appealed to me from the very beginning, is the idea of including all three major aspects of the war, and combining them into one game, into one match. And that's one thing that blew me away. Now, if you look at what Wargaming.net did with the World of series, they have World of Tanks, they have World of Warplanes, and they're going to have World of Warships. And basically what Gaijin Entertainment thought was like, you know what? We're going to combine all three major aspects of the war and combine them into one ultimate package known as War Thunder. That's exactly what they did. And, well, that's what they set out to do, and it's gonna happen in time. You know, this is the open beta right now for the Tank Edition, and of course the Warship Edition will be coming at a later date. But I mean, it's coming together really nicely. Every time I see this game, it's like, the graphics, phenomenal, and the physics and the engine that drives this game is among the best I've ever seen. And Gaijin Entertainment has a lot of guys who came from IL-2, right? The guys who made the IL-2 series. And it's probably easily the best, you know, World War II flight sim on the planet. I'm not talking like Wings of Prey or IL-2 Sturmovik. I'm talking like the IL-2 Sturmovik 1946. We're talking the classic here from way back when. And that is, to this day, the best, one of the best flight sims, like World War II dogfighting flight sims you can get your hands on. And it's phenomenal. I've played that game with people who were actual pilots, and they've flown some of those aircraft, and they've said themselves, it's just, the game... There's a general known, it's common sense for most people who are familiar with that game and who are real pilots or whatever, or enthusiasts who are aware that that game is, like, realistic as hell. It's just, the game is so well put together, so well designed, everything is just phenomenal. And to this day, it's still easily one of the best. And the fact that a lot of those developers are working on War Thunder at Gaijin Entertainment, that we're developing the aerial aspect of the game, and then you got a whole other team working on the tank aspect of the game, and a whole other team working on the warship aspect. The point is, like, there's a lot of talent behind this game, and I've always loved the flight models that are included in this game because they're realistic as hell. They feel it's real, it's authentic. Everything, the way the physics work, the way you're getting shot at, the way your airplane takes damage, the way your tank takes damage, everything is so dynamically driven to pure realism that it's like, it's just something I absolutely admire about War Thunder and their past IL-2 series and all their games from the past. And, you know, you look at, like, World of Warplanes, I'm not one to be, like, you know, just talking crap about games, but, like, I played World of Warplanes, and I wasn't too thrilled with it. To me, I thought it was really stupid how planes have stats. It's like, not statistics in a sense like, oh, +2 strength, +2 stam, you know, nothing like that. I'm talking, like, stats as in, if I'm a bomber, for some reason, I can take more damage just because I can take more damage. There's no element of, okay, if I hit a vital spot of your plane, you're done. It's not there. And in War Thunder, if you're a good pilot, you can use your guns and your skills to your advantage to hit a weak spot on that plane, or to shred a plane in half in a specific way, or find the weaknesses of that aircraft, or shoot the pilot out of the cockpit. You know, there's a lot of things you can do, which World of Warplanes just doesn't offer, because World of Warplanes is like, it's just one static object and you just shoot it and it has a damage modifier on it and how much damage it takes, it gets shot down. Where with War Thunder, I can lose half my wing, and if it's still able to fly, I can still fly the damn thing with half my wing gone. You know, there's a lot of aspects in there that just are a lot more realistic, which is why I admire War Thunder. But anyway, we're here to talk about the tank aspect of the game, and I'm going to wrap this video up with that. So I've been playing this quite extensively. I even unlocked the Panzer 38 once again. This is the very first match you're seeing, as I said earlier in the video, so this is the first time I actually got into a game and started experiencing what this game has to offer. And initially, right out of the gates, as soon as I started rolling forward, there's freaking rounds flying all over the place, there's explosions, there's a lot of ambience, noises, and sounds in the background. The overall atmosphere of the game is just overwhelmingly badass and fantastic. Everything just feels super chaotic. You really feel like you're in this crazy battle, and it's fantastic, and I was absolutely loving this game. It was so great. And for a first impression, it blew my mind, and I've been playing it non-stop ever since because I've been addicted. It's that good that I actually can't stop playing it because of how much fun I've been having with this game. So at first, you know, War Thunder's gone through some changes, and it's not to say it's for the better. You know, they kind of changed the way some of the leveling up and researching and all that stuff plays out, which is kind of a little bit annoying. And it took me a little while to get used to it again, because I haven't played War Thunder in a long time, and I got into it just because of this whole tank thing. And I know I'm a little bit late to the party because it's been out for a little while now. And after playing around with it, I finally figured out everything, so I'm good to go. You know, how to research things properly, how to actually buy your upgrades and modify your tanks and your aircraft and whatever. I figured it out, so it's all good. And once you figure that out, once you get past the little initial complication, the game is a breeze to play. And, you know, knowing exactly what you want, like know what tank you want to unlock and know exactly what gear and modifications you want to make to your tank first before you know, prioritize over other enhancements to your tank and stuff like that. It's really great, and the overall feel of the game is just outstanding. And it's something I'm looking forward to seeing it go live. And I mean, the fact that I can actually play realistic battles with other airplanes, so I can be playing right now War Thunder, and there could be planes. Right now this is an arcade battle, but you know, if you go into a realistic battle, there's actually planes flying overhead trying to bomb you. And it's super awesome. And you can get killed in your tank and then go spawn in a plane, because that's just how the game works. You can spawn, you get, depending on what tank you have, you get a certain amount of spawns with that specific tank. And personally, some people would be like, oh, I don't like that, because I don't like the idea that I can spawn again. You know, that's kind of the difference between World of Tanks. But I personally think it's for the better in this particular circumstance, and this way this game actually fundamentally plays out gameplay wise. I think it's great. So this video is coming to an end. I will come out with more videos in the future about War Thunder. My name is PepperBelly. Thank you guys for joining me today, and I'll see you guys on the next one.